Testing the audio, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, hello everyone. Mike Lowe here, simsportsgaming.com, and we are jumping into episode 22. I've actually switched out my microphone, so first off, if it sounds a little different, that's why. Secondly, if there are issues with the microphone, please just let me know, and I will switch things over. But my headphones have just been really weird. They've just been like shedding all over the place, and I'm just tired of cleaning up the mess. So just going with the camera mic here. It's probably about 5 feet away from me or so, so I'm hoping it's okay and everything sounds good. But anyway, welcome. I'm excited to get some interleague play going here really through this entire weekend as we play the Arizona Diamondbacks as Detroit heads back out west. First, thanks for checking out the YouTube channel here. Please subscribe. That will ping you whenever we're streaming different things here as we start to kind of reshuffle a few things, looking way ahead already to the fall. And so, again, just really getting ahead of ourselves there, but we'd appreciate if you would subscribe. We're still getting people switched over from the old YouTube channel. So again, that would be super helpful if you do that. So, but we are continuing interleague play here, as I mentioned. And yeah, just I don't know if there are any questions that people wanted to look at. 1.8 is the latest slider set, and that is up on the website. Or I should say, it's not on the website. It's up on operationsports.com. If you want those details, it's also up in the vault. So 1.8 is the latest version, and that's what we're using here today. But we're going to really jump right into some gameplay here. It's going to be Zach Gallen of Arizona versus Michael Fulmer of the Tigers. The Tigers have won 3 in a row. They're 4 games back now of a 500 record, but they're playing a pretty tough Arizona team who's 34-22 and have a really, really deep lineup, really just up and down their entire lineup. If we just take a look at the National League West, they are 2 games back of the Dodgers. One of the best teams in baseball right now is Arizona. So we will see. Of course, we're going to be losing a bat as we jump into some interleague play games here, but it'll give us a chance to get a little bit of rest. We also have an off day that's coming up here on June 1st. So again, that will be a nice little break there as the road trip will continue out west before heading to Chicago, before heading back home the following Tuesday. So it's going to be quite a long stretch. I do believe your players actually tire a little bit more when they're on the road. So again, just something to keep in mind, but we will take that off day for sure. It's going to be really, really helpful for us as we move forward. We're going to jump right into some gameplay today. Again, thanks for checking this out. This stream, again, this whole series is really just to help people develop their sliders, using mine as a base. I'm assuming, and just kind of tweaking from there, which is something I strongly encourage. I don't think it's something you need to follow exactly the way that I always have. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking the sliders and kind of making them your own, so to speak. So again, just something to keep in mind there. Don't beat yourself up over having the world's perfect sliders or anything like that. So well, we are going to be just shifting the lineup slightly. Harold Castro is going to move to second base here because Jonathan Scope's been really, really good as of late, but he's ready for a day off, so we'll give him a little bit of rest here. He's really the only other bench guy I'm looking to get in today. Really, I guess the only decision is, do we want to start Brock Deathridge in left field or Christian Stewart? 53 vision. They have a pitcher who I think vision is going to be kind of a big role here, so I would like to get him more at bats. Yeah, let's get Brock Deathridge in the game today. Pretty much have all 3 center fielders playing out of position slightly, except for Cameron Maben. So that's what I'm trying to look at now, is if that's something I do want to adjust. just check in with the chat too here real quick. Just bear with me. Okay. Alright, so again, let me know if there's any issues with the audio. I'm hoping it's okay. I did my little test. It seemed like it was coming through okay there. So Miguel Cabrera at third base today does make some sense. I mean, again, we want to keep him in the lineup, obviously, along with CJ Cron. Just deciding if I want to put Brock Deathridge in center, which is his his true position. Let's go like that today. All right, you're ready. So not the greatest stats for Gallen, but again, he's got some pretty good ratings. Definitely a young prospect, got A potential. Just hasn't had it clicking just yet. So one of the rare kind of chinks in the armor of the Diamondbacks this year.
Leading up.
This repertoire, pretty standard stuff. Knuckle curve will be a little bit of a different twist there.
That's the ball. First pitch, 640. Ball that's upstairs.
Jordy Mercer continues to get on base for the Tigers. It's just been one of the most consistent hitters, surprisingly. He's left a couple of those knuckle curves right over the plate. Barely had to move the cursor on both balls that we made contact on.
That is third.
Hits away from 1,000 for his career. Very likely will get that this weekend, perhaps.
Ball one. Got a ball, one strike. That is four. The third baseman, number 24. Miguel Cabrera.
One and one. Ball, that's out. Ball, that's outside. Helpful.
Not just a leadoff single. No damage though. So Michael Fulmer is another pitcher who has struggled a bit this year. He's been better as of late. But just 2-6, 6.44 ERA, 40 strikeouts, and 58 and 2/3 innings pitched. But his whip 1.72. Again, just some not very good numbers. So against a pretty tough Diamondbacks team here.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Darling.
So first game of the series, again, I always recommend just check those quirks. You'll start to commit those to memory as you start playing teams more often. So again, definitely a guy we want to try to keep out the base paths.
Ball one.
Yep, Harold Castro playing the infield today, as I mentioned. There's Brock Deathridge getting a spot start today. Again, pretty potent Arizona team here, so even a weak contact ball just falls in between the infielders and outfielders, and they already have a man on to start the bottom of the first here.
Hey! 0-1's the count. He's in there. He's safe. Count is 1-2.
For some reason, it seems like the AI will never steal with 2 strikes. It's kind of an unfortunate thing. We've talked about it a few other times here in this series. But so much so that I don't even feel I need to pitch out of the stretch anymore. And it's unfortunate. Because even with some sliders kind of bumping up steals and their steal frequency, steal ability, it's still not something you see the AI do enough in these situations here.
Inside, ball 2. 2 strikes.
So this here would be a great counter run in. Shake off the catcher and go change up here. Nope, not going to get to that ball.
I'm out. Round goes over.
2 batters, 2 hits. 1 hit hard. What's going on, guys? Again, let me know just if I can get a quick confirmation that the audio is okay. I switched microphones just because my headset was just giving me some trouble. It's like just shedding all over my face, basically. It's kind of gross. So I'm just kind of going with the camera mic today, so hopefully it's okay. What's not okay is the start Michael Fulmer has right now. So dead red hitter, breaking ball hitter, this guy, he'll hit everything. Pedro Martes had a really nice year and definitely didn't want to have 2 guys on base while we're facing him here.
1-1.
Definitely a spot we could even look to walk him, but again, there's not much relief coming up here, so. Like a situation like this, you're really just trading a run for an out at this point. You have to assume that runner at third is just going to score and not have to worry too much about him. More worried about that runner in second at this point. Okay, thanks, Doug. Appreciate that. A lot of pitches, nobody out. Let's score the run here. What you want to be doing is throwing the third.
We beat it. Safe.
Again, probably better to cut that to third base, but this is auto fielding, auto throwing, so. Regardless, that would have been a tough play. A really, really good hitter against righties, so definitely a guy I'm considering walking here. Just trying to set up a double play. Already some trouble though from Michael Fulmer. Whoops, that's not going to set up a double play. What am I doing? Or yeah, well, what am I talking about? So yeah, that's okay. I think that's a good move here.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
This is a good spot for Escobar though.
That's a ball. Two balls, no fair. Oh, that pitch is out. Hey! We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Batting good. The first baseman, Christian Walker. Safe.
Well, probably an inning that could have been worse. But 2-0 Arizona. It's tough when you get behind really good teams early, but still plenty of time too, so no reason to press.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, DJ
Ball. Count 1-0. 1-0. Two balls, one strike. Ball, that's out.
So they're ball four there. Yeah, it happens.
That is it. The center fielder, number 41. That is 7. The right fielder, Victor Lowe.
Oh, and 1. No balls, 2 strikes. Nope.
That was pretty close.
Ball 2.
Yeah, Doug, I saw that. I saw that earlier today. It looked good. Tigers got to stay in it. You know, this is kind of the key. I've talked about this a few times now. When you're down against a good team, the key isn't so much your hitting, although that's obviously a part of it to get back in, but it's staying focused while pitching. Keeping this a 2-run game here. For that. Man, they're just hitting the ball. It's going to be a tough series.
Batting it, the second baseman, Hilton Parra. Target.
Pitcher's on deck, so can still get out of this here without giving up that run.
Got it.
So pitcher's up again. Stepping up the defense here.
Set. Yellow.
I'm actually going to bring them in. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do the corners in. Let's just keep it in. That was slow as hell. I'll take it. I have no idea what happened there, but he was out by a mile. Just that ball was not very deep, but
Your attention, please. This game's defensive.
well, I'm glad I didn't have Cameron Maven, right? That might have been a run. He's got the worst arm of our outfielder there, so.
Carson Kelly.
Well, yeah, I guess it's Carson Kelly, their backup catcher. That would make sense.
Austin Lowe.
Ball in.
So the Tigers can get some runs moving here.
2 balls, no strikes.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Michael Fulmer.
I got the count 0-2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jordan Mercer.
Hey, Ryan. Yeah, ours hits. I mean, yeah, definitely been a struggle, but still better than I thought they'd be.
Nope.
Forgot to check if Jordy Mercer's starting to get into the conversation as an all-star shortstop. He hasn't played the full season, but my goodness.
Nope. Outside.
He's definitely doing his job. Another hit. Gone. Jody Mercer. Wasn't even trying to hit him out there. Just looking to make solid contact. With 2 outs, you always take, hey, you'll take any solo shot, especially 2 outs in a 2-run game. So that brings it to a 1-run game now. I didn't think that was going to carry. I knew it would be at least a double, but
Now batting, second baseman, Harold
Ball back to
Castro.
good cutting action. You can see him swinging that pitch. Looked like it was going to be outside. Can't it? Ooh, lot of break there. Too early. Ball broke more than I thought it would. Oh, Castro. Another guy. Just keeps hitting. I played UFC for the first time last night. I had it downloaded like a week or two ago with the EA access, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I just did like little demo fight, but I'm pretty impressed with it. And I've never even watched like UFC. It's just not really my thing, but I thought the game was really well done. You can obviously tell they built it off of the Fight Night engine and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a pretty cool game. Just kind of random off topic there, but.
one strike. No, that's low.
Get the shot in the swing. Big early pitching. An early big pitch. Had the cursor up and in, tried to move it over kind of middle top and just missed it. Went to center. Yeah, Jordy Mercer at the opposite field power. Guys, I'll be back in just a second here. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, again, if there are any audio issues, just let me know. Just kind of trying the camera microphone today because the headphones are a mess. So Arizona, again, potent offensive team, almost got into trouble even with the bottom of their lineup. So
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Darling Marte.
top of the order here.
One ball, two strikes. Oh.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Right over the plate, lucky there. We'll definitely take a one pitch out.
Now batter, center fielder, Patel. Marte.
Oh, Miguel, don't hurt yourself. Look like somebody on Diamond Dynasty got in for a ball.
The count is 1-2. Ball that's outside.
can't throw him strikes. This little wiggle in these animations distracting me. Castro not used to playing second base, but makes the play. Alright, Fulmer's best inning so far. 3 ground balls. Heidi Watney, it's our moment to remind you to check out simsportsgaming.com, but again, we're actually looking for writers, people who would be interested in kind of just writing about the games you're playing, not so much Dynasty Report stuff necessarily, but just kind of general game reviews, top tips, top 10 things to know about X and Y or whatever about whatever game you're looking at. So if you're interested, get in touch. There's an application up on the website, and again, it's just a site to have people come together, like to play franchise modes, kind of keep that family tight, keep them together, keep it relevant. So if that sounds like you, reach out. That's funny.
Now batting, the first baseman, TJ Lowe.
We're approaching June. After this series, it'll be June. Almost getting halfway through this daily, every game, every pitch franchise. It's 2 pitches, 2 outs. Never good.
Now batting.
Impatient Tigers here. They just seem like good pitches to hit. It's not that I'm being impatient myself. It's just I feel like they can hit those pitches. I guess I am hitting them, just poorly.
Ball, that's inside. Yep, that ball went out.
Oof.
2-1.
Pretty quick inning for both teams there. Or I guess the last half innings here. Can really potent lineup for Arizona. Any of these guys can quickly start building on their lead here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Really, all the pitches were full right now.
1-1. The count is 2-1. No, he's in there.
He was out. I don't really see it. Plus, I've never seen a game where they actually do 2 channels. He looked pretty out to me. You're right. You're right. Ooh, quick half inning, so
He's out.
take it though. Just 46 pitches. 4 innings for Coleman. Oh no, Doug, you got to keep those backups. Nice. Seeing a nice game with 1.8. So must have liked the set.
The right fielder, Victor Ray.
So pitcher lurking this inning, something to always keep in mind in a National League ballpark.
Count 1-0.
Impact strategy just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Still want to just make solid contact.
Ball.
Matters mostly in your late innings when you start thinking about bullpen, things like that, double switches.
Outside, that's the ball. Hey. Hey. I got 3 and 2.
Just got to cancel that one.
Now back.
Swing a little underdog. I don't mind that. I mean, I'm trying to get a little bit of a natural arc. Problem is, it's tough when you have a guy who's not a power hitter. Sometimes that'll happen. Depends a lot on, just more than the sliders, it depends a lot on, obviously, difficulty, but the pitcher, the hitter, a lot of different things.
Count.
That's
Okay.
really,
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. I got to count 2 and 2. Three and 2. No, that's the ball. Take the base.
well, what do we do here? Bunting in this game has been a disaster, especially with the catcher on first.
The pitch, Michael.
Now Ryan City at the AI run on a 2-2 count. Interesting. Okay.
He's out. He's safe.
No, they haven't fixed it.
The bat, number 9,
Figured I'd give it a shot.
Jordy Mercer.
I mean, I'm okay if that happens some of the time. I mean, absolutely. But I mean, it's just, I don't know how people play in a franchise in a National League game, you know, ballpark. Just lean on that one.
Ball, that's out.
Jordy Mercer swinging hot bat. I mean, look at his rating: 64 contact, 51 power.
I got to count 1 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Ooh. Hit hard.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
So his first time up, yeah, 19 speed. So again, that play at the plate, I don't think that's that bad actually.
Aye. 0-1's the count. One ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's inside.
I don't think the corner struck anybody out yet. It could change though. 34 contact here.
He's out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Joseph Arnold.
Pitcher on deck.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Gosh,
The count's 1-1.
those guys had that little wiggle in their swing. It just makes it really hard to use meter.
That's ball 2.
Kind of have to do it for the
Count
angle.
2-1. Ball.
Right.
Ball. Take the base.
Alright, see if the AI can bunt here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Gallen.
So their bunts are much better. You know, one thing you could try and do is switch your controller
The right fielder,
to like
number
AI.
2,
Because I don't know if that, I mean, that was a much more realistic bunt that they had. So I don't know if it's just a thing for the user. Definitely don't mind walking here, but I don't want to do it intentionally. But I'll see if I get him to chase a little bit. There we go. Up the tag, there we go. I mean, now with 2 outs, you can most likely just run the third on that play. That's kind of a weird play by the base runner to run straight into the guy and then not get tagged.
leading off for the Tigers.
Right, Harold.
Second baseman, Harold Castro.
1-0.
Tough guy over there.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2.
Come on, the other batting coach just hung in there. Just took it.
The count is full. 3-2.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Lowe. Hey!
Oh, just keep getting under that.
He's out.
Now batting, third base, Miguel.
Tigers hanging around there, even without scoring much to them at all. How many swings? It's 2 bad swings in a row for Cabrera and 2 straight pitches. When I swing it though, I feel like, I thought that was that cutter coming in. I thought that would have been just a real nice hit to right field.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, not
So just
shortstop,
59 pitches.
Ahmed.
Oh, we got the part of the order here, 2, 3, 4.
That's a ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
A long bat leads to a leadoff double. I think they'll get the bullpen up here.
The center fielder, number 4, Patel. Martinez.
The count is 1-2. Ball inside.
Where's my first guy? Tagging up.
Hey, he's there.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David. Offside.
So the question here is, are we better to walk and have Fulmer pitch to Escobar, or to bring in a lefty face Peralta? I think we gotta walk Peralta as the answer here. But then we might go to Bard. These are pretty good quirks for this situation. Let's do a, we know we're gonna walk. Stuff like double play.
Now
How is it? Serious feeling? Pretty confidence.
Escobar.
72 pitches. He's still got some energy, but he's not striking anybody out. So I do think it's time we're going to Bard here. If we want to double switch, we can always take a look, right? Yeah. Not a bad day for Fulmer. That leadoff double was a tough one because he was so close to getting a strikeout. Totally different inning. Probably finishes the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Detroit. Number 51, Daniel Bard.
Righties have hit him actually pretty well. But lefties have not. We have a switch hitter here, so again, pretty good matchup.
Hey! First base.
Well, that does give us the force out at home. I was worried about that possibly coming in from the
First base. Walker.
Perfectly off a 2-wall bounce and 1-run scores. Like, that's just really bad. Somebody should put that. That should have scored all 3 runs, first of all. They seriously scored 1 run on that. That's really bad. Again, just too clean of a play. Way too clean of a play. That ball, I don't know what these runners are waiting for. It was very clear he wasn't getting it. So, okay. Look at this. Look how he plays this. This is not his park, right? He's probably never played here in his life. 1 ball, 2. Oh yeah, no, that's seems pretty real. And that is, it's just like truly a ridiculous play. I mean, come on. Just being silly. Scores 1. That's score another one. Lowe should go towards 3rd.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joseph Arlo. Barden.
Oh god, that's the second bad cutoff throw we made. But I guess that's where they're lining him up for some weird reason, so pitcher is on deck. But he's tired enough to probably pinch hit him, so struck. I don't think anyone out today. This is why we brought Bart in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It could have been a lot worse, but still a bummer to be down by 3 now. But that leadoff double. Yeah, Patrick, I'm starting to think that you may just have to switch over to like the AI, like a manage only situation, like simulate the at bat or whatever. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing.
I know.
Actually, if this game gets closer. Start rolling up Buck Farmer, but not until then.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's count 1 and 2.
What am I saying?
2-2 count.
Boy, that was a weird pitch. High out of the zone changeup. I tried to get up there.
Now batting, number 41.
Huh, apparently it didn't. Not even close. Drop the cursor.
Ball 1's the count. Aye. Ball and 2. The count is 1 and 2. Oh.
Now batting, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
Count 1 and 0. That's ball 2.
So if I wanted to,
Play ball.
now you can't tell him to bunt for a hit, right?
Play ball.
So you can go in and tell him to bunt. So that's probably what I'll start doing with pitchers, but can't tell him to bunt for a hit. That's unfortunate.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strike.
It'd be his last batter if he walks in here.
Nope. Ball 4.
And I think they're probably going to take him out at this point.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Roma. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The changes for Arizona. Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot. Number 25, Martin Bradley. Now playing second and batting ninth. Number 10, Josh Rojas.
Time is out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Tigers. Number 14.
By doing this pinch hit now, too, if he makes the last out, I can put the pitcher spot at the 8 hole. And then we got our catcher leading off next inning. But just little things like that can kind of save your bullpen a little bit. So, and it just makes sense to pinch hit right here. Trying to check some. I just keep swinging up at balls in that quadrant, and I'm not even moving the cursor. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Boy, he can't check swing.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Thanks. Right to the
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now catching, number 14.
Yeah, Classic's just a little too sporadic. It's not even that sporadic. It's just too consistent for me.
The second baseman, yeah.
It's like the same thing as Pulse for me.
Ball.
Oops. Take out Christian's third. So actually, we may need to do a double switch here. I think I'm better. I'm just going to put Rodgers here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now catching, number 34, Jake Rogers. He's out. Now batting, right fielder, Darling Marte.
I honestly never understood why there's like so many different slider sets for games. Like slider people should just come together and kind of like we do in the stream. Like I don't even really consider them like my slider set. You know? It's really the game slider set. You just make little tweaks, you know. Yeah, I never understood why there's like different, like, it's just, I mean, truthfully, it's just a lot of placebo stuff. It's just a lot of things that people think they see, and for me, that's why I really just try to base these off of stats, and that's the one thing that just, you can't argue it, no matter what, but, yeah, I don't know. I've never actually tried any of their sets or anything, and to me, you know, just don't have the time to really see the point, I guess, but, yeah, I don't know. I know I've had some people mention like, oh, I know they've, you know, they've kind of taken this out of yours, and again, it's not, I don't own anything here. So it's all good. I mean, accidentally, I'm sure there's some similarities. I actually purposely never go into those other threads because I don't want to be influenced or anything like that. And so, but I'm sure there's similarities without even looking. I'm certain of it. I mean, there has to be. Otherwise, I'm not sure what would be going on in those other ones, but there has to be some similarities for sure. Well, gosh, I don't know. I honestly think we just stick with Bard. Marte could be a problem, but
Hey! 0-1's the count.
got Daniel Bard off a waiver wire at the end of spring training.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitching well.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Yeah, it definitely takes practice. Okay, I can just tell you. I mean, just stick with it. I mean, it gets better. You'll like literally feel it clicking. You'll kind of notice the day it starts to click. It's weird, but I mean, there's still definitely things I struggle with it as well. Shot Daniel Bard. So this is an inning with our bullpen in. Just 3 hits for the Tigers. Damn. Come on. Well. They had a righty in. Go Candelario here.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Tigers, number 46, Gamer Candelario.
If we start scoring, I'll switch these arms up, but for now, it'll probably be one of these guys. Take that back. Ooh, check this one in. Oh, come on. Gotta beat it out there.
Safe.
The bat, number 9, short
Cook can run here, but a 3-run game.
Mercer.
No reason to just burn through the bench just yet, and especially in a national game. Ooh.
1-1. He's safe.
Almost got through. Hard hit ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Harold.
Off the pitcher, right to their second baseman, almost turned the double play. One of my other pet peeves about this game is there's no drama with those scenes. I mean, you know he's not hurt. You know he's not coming out. Be a really cool thing they could add to franchise. Make it dramatic. Is he hurt? Is he out for a while? Get down. Get down. Damn.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maven. One 0.
Nathan's 0 for 3 today.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Okay, just not able to bring hits in today. Well, this is a good spot for Buck Farmer here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 45, Buck Farmer. Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Got it.
I would have brought in, say, even like an Alex Wilson or a different pitcher here, but the heart of their lineup, I mean, 3 runs. Got the 3, 4, or the 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up, so I mean, we can score 3. Just want to really, really try to keep it there.
Hey! Ball 1.
Perfectly off the wall, do it again.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Nope. Ball 1.
Have you ever seen some of these animations? This is what I always talk about. Like, I just don't know how much of baseball they actually watch. Like, have you ever seen a catcher make this motion ever at the major league level? Like with the runner on base, it's hard to really show it as how ridiculous this looks, but and you just look. I mean, look at the posture. The way his back's bent, like you just don't ever, you'll never see a catcher do that, especially with runners on base. Like, I don't know where that animation came from, but if I'm wrong, maybe send me a photo of something on Google or something, but I don't think I've ever seen a catcher make that motion with a runner on base.
Aye. I got the count 1 and 2.
Oof. After that, but harmless, lucky.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
third intentional walk today.
The batter, the catcher.
We'll go after the backup catcher here.
Kelly.
Boy, it's a game of inches today. We could have had I mean, this could be like a 2-2 game, a 3-2 game and for either team. Really just a few moments in this game that really put us to where we are, but it's a frustrating one to be behind in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but not that Arizona's played bad. I mean, they're a damn good team.
For Arizona. Now pitching and batting in
So 11 for 11 on saves, Andrew Chapin, ERA of .55. He hasn't been closed for very long, just 16 innings.
Number 22, Jake Bland.
Strike guys out, but that's about his biggest thing here. He's going to be a little lower in the zone with slider and sinker.
Ball one, no strike.
Slider's got a lot of bite.
Ball two.
Boy, the sinker.
One strike.
I don't know, a lot faster than I thought.
I can count 2-2.
Chase that one pretty bad. Thought that might have been a slider.
Count full. That's outside. Ball four.
Well, question, do we pinch run here?
Now batting, the first base.
With a 3-run lead, I feel like there's still a better chance of Cabrera batting again, as opposed to using the pinch runner. I mean, we're still pretty station to station at this point. Rather use the pinch runner later if we need it.
Ball one's the count.
Oh, just keep looking for that slider. There it is. Right at the ball. Oh, that was stupid.
Now batting, number 41.
We got Jonathan Scope on the bench, so. But we also got Nico. We do need base running. I'd like to keep Scope on the bench since we really need it. So, we need base runners. That's boy, those are our last two guys. So, that's Nico from the slide nicely in the center field. So.
Hitting for the Tigers. Number 28, Nico Whitman.
Oh, the slider's so slow. Jeez. Another the third. Another fourth. Could be Jonathan Scope time. Probably, well, shoot, I can't pinch it for Jake Rogers though. He's our last catcher. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll get some guys up in the bullpen now. Actually, keep joking with it.
We got time.
So, Here's where it's interesting because Victor Reyes is not a bad hitter. So I mean, it actually might make sense to leave him in. I would love to pinch hit here, but also not terrible. I mean, we got to leave him for Buck Farmer, though, right? Yeah, so never mind. We have to. That was my bad. I thought that was getting down. I thought that ball would have got down. Didn't. It's hard to read some of those balls this year. I never had problems with it until this year. Maybe I'm just getting old. Damn, I feel like we had some chances in this game. It's a bummer of a loss there. But, I mean, it's the way this Tigers team. It's just offense is really hard to come by.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4
no
runs,
strikeouts.
6 hits, no errors. They left
So the
7
Tigers had
on
5
base.
hits, 31 at bats.
For the
We only
Tigers,
there were just weren't a lot of strikeouts at all today. We took a lot of
no
those
errors.
bad
They left 7 on
swings
base.
today, unfortunately, and that's why we lost. It cost us.
Time of the ball game. 2 hours
Jordy Mercer
and
stays hot.
45
Homer
minutes.
falls to 2 and 7. And actually didn't pitch well. Those runners
Thank you for joining
ended up
us here
scoring one on
today.
that weird double
We
or
remind
single,
you to
I guess,
play
long single or
drive
sac
home
fly. So
safely.
Homer's line is looking a lot worse than he really pitched. Bart pitched well. Farmer continues to pitch well. 6 hits on 20. They only 25 at bats. Oh yeah, they didn't bat the ninth inning. Oh man, just I mean, against a team this good, that was a game we could have won. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. Just looking at the strike percentages here. So 65% first pitch strikes, 60% overall for them, 67 for the Tigers. We're throwing a lot more strikes the last few games. Consistency's at 0, so again, some of that's just in your approach. And it might not work for your team. A lot of times, the AI might start hitting you really, really hard if they know you're throwing a lot of strikes. So we only fouled off 7%. They did 23, so you take the difference of those, and we're seeing a good number of fouls. We swung and missed a hell of a lot today. They did not at all. Again, just a weird game. Those games happen. They're not always going to be a perfect little, package of statistical output each time. So, yeah, we definitely should have had more than 5 hits. They probably should have had more than 6. Yeah, just a weird game, right? We never adjusted these when they went to their bullpen. But I didn't see anything too crazy. Like I said, I don't really think the manager hook does a whole lot. It's not as impactful as the others, and that's not a knock or anything. It's just, and it says right in there, right? It's more about situation, or it says something like that. Situation is still the dominant factor. I mean, that's absolutely true. So one thing, this game sliders, they definitely do what they say. So, which is nice, because I know some people have had trouble with Madden sliders potentially impacting other things. I truthfully don't believe in that. I know people have said that about NCAA as well, where it's like you can't have the penalties where you have them. It's going to mess up this and that. And I say, okay, well, I watched your footage and I've played my games and it's the exact same thing. So penalties aren't impacting gameplay. It's just not how a game works. No game I've ever played, at least. So, but nonetheless, Tigers do take a tough loss. Ends their 3-game losing streak. But, again, if we can take 2 out of 3 in Arizona, it's still a very successful couple of series here if we can string it out. And I think that's what makes this loss kind of a tough one here, is we had a really good team in a situation where we could have beat them. I think the biggest issue, though, we fell behind early. And it's tough to claw back. Okay, so there's that shortstop I mentioned we got. It's nothing exciting. It's not going to change the MLB roster. but it does allow us to just create a little bit more depth at shortstop, which is kind of nice. So I'm just trying to think here who I want to put down in A ball. But actually, it will be him. We're just going to leave him in A. So again, just a little bit more depth there. And the reason I don't want to put him in double A is that I worry he'll start over the guy with B potential. And so I actually want him to be the backup shortstop in double A. So yeah, that's fine. We're going to need to release someone off of the A roster. It'd probably be a relief pitcher. I feel like I have a lot of these guys. Can also just sort by age here. Brandon Dixon I actually kind of like. He's a bat I've actually thought about calling up. He's just sitting on the A roster, but he's a guy, he does have some major league experience and has done okay. I mean, last year for the Tigers, he hit 15 home runs. So he's actually a guy, it's just, you know, and if he could play shortstop even, he'd be a really nice guy to bring up as a utility guy. So he's got decent speed. I mean, maybe this is a guy that we bring up. I could have brought up instead of Brock Deathridge. Having another righty bat wouldn't be a bad idea. So he's someone I'm definitely giving consideration because you think he can spell Christian Stewart in the outfield as a righty. Even Cameron Maben, who hits righties better. He could be a decent bat. He might actually be a little bit more valuable to have on the team than Brock Deathridge at this point. Yeah, it's a good thought. Something I'll keep in mind, but we're not cutting him, I guess is the point. So John Schreiber is a right-handed reliever. He's already 26. I don't care what your potential is when you're rated 51 and you're 26 years old. He is probably on the way out. The next reliever is a year younger, same rating. Pretty useless guys though here. He's a lefty, so that actually, no, he's a righty, sorry. Yeah, so it's been nice knowing you, John Schreiber. He's got a major league contract though. So he actually has a legitimate contract, so will he. Nope, he's a goner. Alright, we'll check Jordy Mercer here in a second. I'm curious to see. No Jordy Mercer. There he is. He just hasn't accumulated enough at bats yet, but he's in the mix. We'll see. Just keep getting him some at bats. You never know. That'd be pretty cool. Could you imagine that? Buster Driscoll's looking good. I think his potential actually went up. Maybe not. I don't remember, but he's looking pretty good. He's from Hawaii. That's funny. William Gonzalez. Again, definitely a guy. Be a nice pick in the second round if he falls. Another starting pitcher. Not looking as promising. Michael Jocks looks to be a kind of a speedy, rangy shortstop utility guy, but not much else. Tempted to stop scouting him at this point. I think we will. It's just not looking very good on him. So let's find another positional player here. Jonathan Lamb, great outfielder. Pretty solid hitter. I wouldn't mind looking at him. Jack Dyer, decent across the board. AJ Young's not bad. Lefty. Maxwell. Probably look at Jonathan Maxwell so far. Okay, he'll be a good player. I still would rather look at the outfielder. Looks promising. But not for the first overall pick. Jonathan Maxwell it is. Alright, let's check in with the chat. Man, bummed we lost that game. It was kind of fun to get on a roll there. I was really hoping, I was thinking about it today, like, boy, it'd be great to win 4 in a row here. By the way, I've had a few people ask about the like head coach stream series and whatnot. Just kind of pausing those for now. It's just not really into football at this. I think after the draft and stuff, just kind of taking a little breather. But I mean, absolutely, like when Madden comes out, football season's in full swing. I mean, I want to be streaming NCAA, the new Madden, and even head coach. And really the timing of this, right? This will be wrapping up kind of around the time when the football season starts, and those streams will start to get heavier. It's going to be a really nice transition to switch. It's just honestly, it's just too much to stream all these different things for me as a non-professional gamer who has a job and a life, a wife, all those other things. So just honestly don't want to be streaming that much. So hence the reason why. But yeah, I still have them. I haven't deleted anything or anything. So trade block, Doug. I mean, there's nothing new. But are you talking about our trade block? I mean, we have a lot of guys, you can see. And I'm pretty much looking for everything but pitching and first base and corner outfield. So again, looking for guys who are kind of the, not necessarily 5-tool, but guys who can play defense up the middle, can also hit. That's kind of what we're looking for at this point. Pretty much selling anything. You know, probably don't even need to really look for a shortstop. I actually like Nico Goodrum, but you just need him to hit better against righties. I mean, you face so many righty pitchers. He's a really nice defender, but he's 28. I mean, he's going to probably be our, you know, Matthew Boyd of this year, right? Boyd's 29. He's a guy that he's got arbitration coming up. Nico Goodrum is going to probably be that guy next year, right? So he will probably be on our team. I don't have anything. I mean, as you saw, we looked at the shortstop depth on this team. There's not much there. So he will probably be on the team. If not, I mean, he's a nice, really nice bench guy to have. He can pinch run. He can play defense just about everywhere. So he was a piece I thought we could actually build around. So haven't put him up there. Again, Fulmer, he's a guy I would trade, but with him being just so bad statistically, I figured we'd try and see if he can rebound and make his value a little bit more. So, but yeah, Casey Mize working his way up, getting better. But yeah, no trades just yet. Just still got to see what this team is doing here. They're 5.5 games back. But you know, how good are the White Sox? It's hard to say. I mean, are they overachieving right now? So there's a lot of different things that can come into that. So we've only had the one player of the month so far, but yeah, that'll be coming up soon. So anyway, let's save this up here, and I want to remind you, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, just switching people over there. Pass it on if you know people who are using these sliders. Have them subscribe. It's helpful when I can talk to the people who are using this set. It helps me to help you, but it also helps to just really refine the sliders nicely. So, but that's really it, everyone. I want to say thanks again for watching. You can check us out at simsportsgaming.com. You can follow me on Twitter at MikeLowe47. I will see you next time.